Weet je wat wel heel erg leuk is? Dat je echt gewoon een beeld krijgt van hoe mensen hier hun vrije dag vieren. Ik had van tevoren gedacht dat we dit soort dingen allemaal niet zouden zien.
Opvallend is de openheid van de Noord-Koreanen hier. Veel mensen proberen met het weinige Engels wat ze kennen contact met ons te maken. En we worden overal uitgenodigd om mee te eten en te zingen.
Kamsahamnida.
Kamsahamnida. Thank you for a kind drink. Beautiful English. See you later.
See you later. Thank you. See you later. See you later. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's a hot day indeed.
But it's not. It's really not a regular day for the.
No, Liberation Day, it's a day off, so people are out, as you can hear in the back, and yeah, they're out and about.
Hey, about tourism, still some people are not convinced you should visit a country like North Korea.
It's interesting. I initially was a landscape architect, so I didn't come here to do tourism, and then started running tours and suddenly saw the advantage that it has in engagement. I think there's two things. I mean, tourism on the large scale, the industry itself, I mean, it's employing people having to learn English and other languages, so, and that's having a very positive impact. As an individual tourist, I mean, if you're just going to sit around on your bum and just take photographs, you're not going to have any impact on the country. However, I mean, as you've seen in the park, if you engage, you are engaging with a tremendous amount of people. And I think that's extremely important in a country where... I think it's important for them. I think also it's important for you because, you know, you come here ignorant. They also need it with your own sort of perceptions.
Yeah.
And I think you leave, most tourists leave with those perceptions exactly in place. But what they come back with is this feeling of humanity, that in fact these people are very, very similar to us. You know, they laugh, they joke, they fall in love. There's no difference. And that clears away a lot of stuff, a lot of sort of bigotry that we have.
Another thing that people say is, okay, when you're going into a country like that, you're sponsoring the government, actually.
The Western tourist is very, very small anyhow, and even if it sort of quadrupled in size, it's still tiny. And I think the value of engagement has to outweigh anything that you can slam at it by saying, oh, you know, it's going towards this, that, and the other. I think that's just nonsense. I think that's a very old and rather tired sort of way of saying we shouldn't go to these countries. And it would be very, very difficult to say in North Korea that it requires more isolation. I mean, there's virtually no one engaging with it.
Are they interested in the West? Because they might have learned from, you know,
I think
when they were young, oh, the West, that's the bad.
Well, I would imagine they will have, yeah. And then, so it's up to you. I mean, it's one of these ghastly sort of sayings, but you are an ambassador of your country. It's one of these few places where you will have a marked impact. There's no doubt about it. If you know, pick up someone's baby and bounce it around, you can bet that's going to be the news of the family, you know, that week of, you know, there's, yeah, this Westerner with the blonde hair picked up our kid and didn't eat it.
In the West, all we read about North Korea has either to do with the shortage of food or the political situation. And I don't want to make that a smaller issue than it actually is, because it is serious. But is there more to North Korea than that?
Yeah, I think if you follow that way, you end up with sort of, you know, Bush and the axis of evil, and I found that totally abhorrent. This idea that everything is black and white, and that is simply. I mean, you travel, you know the situation isn't like that. The way forward is engagement. It's as simple as that. We haven't engaged, and we should. And tourism here, without, you know, 18 years, I'm sort of a fairly educated bloke. I should know. I mean, you have to trust me on this, but it is having an amazing impact.